I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Arizona Cardinals taking on
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. McLeod. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. McLeod. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
Brought down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo sack. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the ground is Michel. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken at the 23. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. On first down, it's Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. McLeod. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. From the gun, McLeod. Now it's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
On 1st and 10, McLeod got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Williams loses the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
New England.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. operating from the gun. McLeod, that's complete to his receiver, Pettis. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Rolling to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a safety the last go-around. That's how we arrive at this 2-0 score. We'll see if they can respond.
Such an oddity, isn't it? See those 2 points go up on the board, knowing that
soccer.
Exactly, and knowing that you did it to give those points up for your team. Now they're just looking to get back out on the field and make up for it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
A gain of 6 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Michel. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
2nd and 16. At the 29-yard
from the gun, Hunt. He'll fire this deep for and that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Roughing the passer defense.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Throwing on first down. McLeod. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Off the play fake. McLeod. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw on third down. McLeod. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
On first down, McLeod, a dump off to Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And he's going to use his legs here.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Cardinals.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Catch made, it's Moreau.
And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
For Arizona.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
New England trying to get to place on offense.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
What's up, man?
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On 1st and 10, Hunt.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hunt, pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Isaiah Simmons
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd down, Hunt to Michelle on the screen. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
38-yard line.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, McLeod. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 41. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Snell on the shotgun handoff. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Elliott. That's good for a Cardinal.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, McLeod. He'll drop it underneath here to Snell. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
And 4.
Operating from the gun, McLeod. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Hunt. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
At the 33-yard line.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
No gain on the play.
To throw on 2nd down. Hunt. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hunt. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Hunt. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion. They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Made by Stephon Gilmore.
Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down. McLeod being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw on second down. McLeod over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Back to throw. McLeod over the middle, complete. That's Williams. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, McLeod. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again. McLeod. Throw left side, complete. It's Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw on 3rd down. McLeod. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A 49-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead.
19. Patriots 7.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Off the play fake. Hunt. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air on second down. Hunt. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
9 yards.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, McLeod. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A loss on the
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
The 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hunt throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, McLeod. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback keeps it. A fumble on the play.
And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, Hunt looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Off play action. McLeod. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Quarterback taken down and sacked.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Throwing on 1st down. Hunt. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. From the gun, Hunt. He's going to air one out. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Operating from the gun, McLeod. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
7-yard line.
Looking to throw. McLeod into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, Michel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, Hunt. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Hunt. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McLeod looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And down inside the 15 he goes. 18. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. The last drive, remember. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ezekiel Elliott, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
To the 23-yard line.
To throw again, Hunt. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense. You're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play. Come on now.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Got a man open. That's Harry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw on 2nd down, Hunt. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
From the gun, Hunt. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A
gain of 6 there on 1st.
And 4. at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hunt. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on 1st down. Michel showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Michel. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots get a score closer. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod, open man is Kirk, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McLeod. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the gun, McLeod. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McLeod buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
53-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st down, New England.
From the gun, Hunt. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Hunt. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. From the gun, Hunt. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Here's Snell yet again. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Hunt. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene.
Complete.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a route.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Well, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold